Hey guys, Mrs. Sutton here, your instructor. And guess what? It's about that time for one of my famous demos. Stay tuned. I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, it's Miss Sutton here again. And we're going to go over the work area and new setup, plant preparation, and setup of supplies. At this time, you will set up for a new client and we'll be going into the tip blending, sculptured nail, and sculptured nail removal portion of the state board examination. So the first thing I'm gonna do is read the instructions. You will prepare your client for a new client. You will set up the universal supplies you will use for the remainder of the examination. You will also set up the following sections of the examination: nail tip application and blending, sculptured nail removal. You will prepare your client for the services. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. Do not demonstrate any procedures until the verbal instructions are given and you are instructed to begin. Turn the hand towards the examiner to indicate you have finished. The instructions will be repeated. You will prepare your client for a new client, your work area for a new client. You will set up the universal supplies you will use for the remainder of the examination. You will also set up for the following sessions of the examination: nail tip application and blending, sculptured nail removal. You will prepare your client for the services. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 10 minutes to complete this session. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. Do not demonstrate any procedures until the verbal instructions are given and you are instructed to begin. Turn the hand towards the examiner to indicate you have finished. You may begin. Remember, I said when the examiner says you may begin, that therefore means that you will sanitize your hand and not do a full pump sanitize. Now at this time, you will remove and set up for a new client. So when you set up for a new client, you will get rid of those things that you no longer need and you will keep those things that you still need. So for this session of the examination, I have some nail cleanser that I don't think I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna toss it in the items to be disinfected, sanitize my hands. I have acetone that I know I will need, and I have a cuticle oil that I feel like I will need, and I have my cotton that's in a baggie, and I don't really want to get rid of that. And I have my hand, and I have my towels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my towels, and I'm going to place them into the soiled linen bag. Once I place my towels in the soiled linen bag, I'm going to sanitize my hand. Everything else on my station, I figure, I need these things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on my gloves. And then I will take my Barbicide wipes and I will clean and disinfect my station. Now this part of the exam lasts for 10 minutes. So whenever you have 5 minutes remaining, the examiner is going to let you know. Make sure that whatever gloves you wear to state board, that you put on wear some that fit and that they are the right size. You will be struggling like myself. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this. I'm going to take my Barbicide wipes. I got my gloves on. I'm going to take my wipes and I'm going to clean my table. As I clean my table, I'm going to clean under everything that's on my table, such as my Barbasol wipes, my first aid kit, whatever bottles that I have left under there, gloves. It's in the plastic, so that'll be fine. My cuticle oil, the bag with my cotton if I need to. I'm just going to clean under those things and clean the table. After I clean those things, I'm going to throw this back in the trash can, and then I'm going to do a second cleaning and disinfect my station again. I'll clean and I'll put those things up, clean under those things. I'm wiping my station down. After doing so, I'm going to dispose of that Barbasol wipe, take those gloves off, throw them in the trash, sanitize my hands. Then I will begin to set up my supplies for my sculptured nail portion of my exam. And remember when I said when I set up my supplies, I tried to set up my supplies in the order that I may use them. Make sure that the products for the sculptured nail, or let's say, try to make sure that they are in the order that you will use them. Make sure that you have everything you need, and you may need more than one item. I'm sorry, I keep saying sculptured nail, but for tip blending application, because that comes before the sculptured nail. But in this bag, you will have all of the items that you will need. Again, this bag will go into the items to be disinfected. And when you throw it in there, make sure that you sanitize your hands. So now that you have everything on the station as you need it, you're going to lay your towels and make sure that it's set up, because you have 10 minutes to complete this session. And let's just say that the examiner said to you, oh, you have 5 minutes remaining. So I'm getting my towel on my station, and because I'm doing a sculptured nail, I might want to put like an extra paper towel on my station, which is my Wubbly on my station. And I want to try to add those things that I need in the order that I need them in. So I have everything set up on my station like I need it, and everything that I will be needing for this section of the examination. I just have a extra towel just in case I may need a towel, but I still have to make sure you still have that towel for that hand rest for your client. And when I'm done, I'm going to turn my hand towards the examiner to indicate that I have finished. And if all candidates have indicated that they have finished, the examiner will say all candidates have indicated that they have finished this section of the examination. We will now proceed. Or if the timer goes off the examiner will say, please stop working. Now, I have already listed the supplies that are needed for this portion of the examination in a previous video, and I have given the list to you guys previously. Thank you, and until next time.